since we started putting the signs up, I've always left things inside the bucket or the compression bag of the resupply for people to identify my item. But things, they were coming up missing hand over fist. But ever since we started, it was Carlene that came up with it, and she came up with these signs, put one on the outside, and that was the first year. We did not have, much to my astonishment, we did not have a single resupply go missing. And
one was moved.
But we did have movement, and we did have one or two others that had someone else's knots. And so the conclusion being is they saw the sign and hung them right back up in the tree. So the following year, that would be last year, Carlene says, well, we should put signs on the top and the bottom. She's on a roll, you know. And I said, okay. I was obliged to follow suit because after all, she was right the last time. So I sure as hell didn't feel I wasn't well suited to argue with her about it. And this time, I don't think a single one of them was even taken down off of a tree. I suspected the one over, well, that's not true. We had the one at Big Hole Pass be taken down. And people took a card, one of my calling cards, and sent a message to me that they had done that. And the reason they did it was that they put a treat in there that from them to me, and then they hung it back up in the tree as best as they could.
And the bear got it.
And the bear, I'm sure, was really, really grateful for the extra the extra that these folks put in the resupply, along with the resupply, because the bear did get it. And oh well, they meant well, and it made my heart feel rosy when I heard about it. I was a little sad about the loss for the bear, but it's taken me years to work out the details how to stop a bear with these resupplies. And it's kind of like, it's not like accounting. Counting requires perfection and does give perfection. It's more like the science of weather. And weather is a science that says maybe, probably, damn good chance. And there it is. And here's the tree to anchor it. We be there. So that's the way it is with the bear. I've gotten better at it. And but bears, they're a smart critter. So I do the best I can, and I do pretty good. But sometimes it's not enough. Well, I heard once upon a time the third time is a charm.
Come on, Jack.
Now, if you look at it real good, you'll see there's wire up there. Bears have a shitty time with wire, chewing on it and such, trying to break it loose. Same with the squirrels and other critters. Ivory just doesn't hold up against steel all that well anyway. Except in the movies. In the movies, incredible things happen. Out here, not so much. Okay. I'll show it to you. I doubt that you can see it in the video, but it's right there. I see it. And here's something you'll see that I see. It's the Continental Divide Trail. So now there's going to be a few people that are going to say, now wait a minute. That would be the ones possibly with the experience of through hiking and such. Why aren't you doing what everybody else does and make it from places like Lodore up to Chief Joseph and then hitchhike into Darby or something like that? Why aren't you doing what the rest of them do? Well, the rest of them don't have to deal with snow. The rest of them do not have to deal with cold. And though I haven't got a full winter setup on the load that I'll be carrying, it will weigh much more due to these factors than the through hiker. And necessarily so. The consequence of that is a far slower pace. Now, that's to say nothing about my 69 years of age. That doesn't help much either. Okay, back at the vehicle. And on to the next one. Okay, in those trees. So far we seem to be okay with this camper. In fact, we're getting pretty doggone pleased.
out the bugs.
What?
We gotta work out the bugs, but yeah.
Yeah. And we're still trying to formulate where goes, what goes where. Things like that. All right. Resupply.
Come on, Jack.
Are you recording?
Nope, it was not.
Oh.
Oh, you can't bite that off.
Not going to.
Oh,
You don't need a lot of pressure at this point. I've got it crisscrossed down here.
okay. Let me know when you're ready for the sign. I've got it.
Okay.
Here.
I got bark in my mouth.
Yum.
Yeah. No, it's not bark, it's rotting wood.
Ugh.
Okay. I got it. I want to redo the location. It obviously is not accurate
Okay.
on the GPS. So it's the one a little further to the north.
Okay. You can delete that other one.
I want it from my past history.
Okay.
Okay, we got that bugger. She'd be way up there. That's a, 15, 18 feet. There's not a bear alive that could get to that thing from us standing on the ground. And there's not too many of them would be able to get through the wire that's up there and holding it. That wire is so tough, I had trouble applying it. All right, that's number 2. We're gonna go to third location coming up is Minor Creek Canyon, Big Hole Valley, over 100 miles from here, and we're gonna go gas up out on Interstate 15 and then head back over and then head up north and then take another highway to the Big Hole Valley. And where we're headed is on the southern end of the Big Hole Valley. Carlene's such a good help. Really.
You gonna get the dogs in?
Yeah. It looks like a good spot here. Come on, boys.